Aboshishe Eku Oshe Ifa Osun Egbe Ori Eshodara Ibeji Olofin Aj. May all the divinities support us and may we avoid contention with the I hope everybody is well. It is me, Latona Ifabileke, Prince of Oshogbo, Oluwo of Ilia Dingbe, Iyududu Temple. You can find us at 2028 Woodland Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina. Shop with us on Etsy at Iyududu Botanica. Join our community on Patreon at Iyududu World Academy. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram at Iyududu Temple. This week, the Orisha that we will discuss is Obatala and Ifa. Obatala says that with patience we shall enjoy spouse and the correct alignments. Like I know some may not be looking for spouse, but it is the alignments that we make to help us make something new, right? What thing will accompany us on our journey of success, of our best, highest destiny? Who and what will we share our blessing with? Usa says with patience that we shall end up having spouse. And with spouse, we know that there is longevity. With spouse, there's longevity. But we must continue to be patient, following our destiny, cultivating our blessings, planting the seeds so that the seeds may give birth to something new. Abundance, prosperity. Ifa tells us in Ogbe Sa, Ogbe on the right and Osa on the left, Kasa Igún, Ogbolo, ebolo, Wonkiku, sérémere. These were the declarations of Ifa to Orishala, Osceremagbo, when going to wage war against an internal organ problem. He was advised to offer, but he complied. Before long, not too far, join us where we enjoy all area of life. Long life is what Ifa guarantees for its devotees. Now, all internal ailments. Transfer yourself to the stomach of Etu. What sacrifices will we make? Will we make the appropriate sacrifice? Right? Will we do the right thing? Will we be at odds with it? Will we make the decisions that we need to make when we need to make them? This Odu Ifa says that Ogbolo, ebolo, is the old person or the elder who makes a bow. He made a bow against early death. So when it comes to those types of situations, right, do we make the right decision? Are we making the right decision ahead of time? Can we foresee the circumstances, the challenges? This Odu Ifa asks us not to be double-sided or undecided or even two-faced in certain circumstances on any issue. It is only our death or the death of a lifestyle, death of finances, death of relationship that we bring by not offering a sacrifice. So, I get it, right? Sometimes we do things to ourselves. This is what the Odu Ifa says. Obatala saw the condition of the people and decided to fight against the internal organs for the life of the person. So what Obatala found out is that the people were doing things, they were using taboo. They were doing things that they shouldn't have been doing, and it was blaming their problems on witchcraft, on sorcery, on people hating. It's enough of them out there, right? It's enough people doing enough things, right? We don't need to add on top of it. Obatala says that The people were adding to their own misery. Again, this Odu Ifa, Obatala, Ifa asked us not to be double-faced, not to be two-sided on any issue, especially when it comes to our own blessing. Ifa says that with balance, we shall overcome Iku and have longevity. With continued patience, right, through these transformations, through this decision-making process, through having integrity and discipline, good character, wanting the best outcome. That when we follow these instructions, when we adhere to the guidance, when we believe and take a course of action, that we should have a long life. Now, we can go on and on about integrity. We can go on and on about truthfulness and trustworthiness and discipline and perseverance. We can go on and on about those things, right? But we have to look at, what are we creating for ourselves? What problems are we creating for ourselves? What things are we blaming for others? What things are we taking accountability for? Usa, Ifa ask us to look at ourselves and to see if we the problem. Sometimes we the problem. Sometimes we can't be the problem. Sometimes we can stand in our own way. Sometimes we can stand in the way of others, right? That's the destiny of some, to stand in the way of others. But when it comes to the matter of having our blessing or not having our blessing, enjoying our blessing, let us not stand in our own way. Let us not stand in the way of others. May we help each other to move forward. May we be the examples that we need, or that others need, to know that they can do it. What information will we pass on? What skill will we help them to utilize? What thing will we help them to cultivate in themselves in order to bring blessing? Obatala and Ifa asked us this week to, let's first look at ourselves and make sure that we are not standing in our way, and we're not standing in the way of others. Let us not be two-faced. Let us not be undecided. Let us not be indecisive. Let us not go back and forth about the things that we need to do for our destiny and to help others. Epa Orisha. Orisha Epa. Oluwa Epa. Again, it is Latona Ifa Bileke, Prince of Oshogbo, Oluwa of Ilia Dingbe, Iadudu Temple, 2028 Woodland Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina. Shop with us on Etsy at Iadudu Botanica. Come join our community on Patreon at Iwa Ia Dudu World Academy. God bless.